What's up? What's up? This is April Prayer, the Justice Junkie criminal defense attorney out of Chicago. And today we're going to do some
myth busting.
What I'm going to do is throw out 3 statements and you're going to tell me whether they are true or false. Not to be confused with truth or dare. Let's go. First statement. A parent or guardian must be present in order for their child or teenager to be interrogated by police or school personnel. That's false. A parent or guardian must be notified about their child's whereabouts, but they do not have to be present for the interrogation. In the vast majority of states, there are about a handful of exceptions, so check to see if you fall into one of those. But a parent must be notified. They do not have to be in the room. In fact, in states like Illinois, they can appoint a juvenile officer to your child to sit in and cover the child's interests. That's a mistake because that person is not your child's friend. They're not your child's lawyer. They do not have your child's interests at heart. And they are there to gather information just like every other police officer in the room with a badge and a gun. Number 2, parents should teach their kids to wait for them to arrive before they start talking. That would be another no. I've actually heard that on Blackish. I heard it on another video. That is absolutely wrong. Why? Because mama's presence, daddy's presence does not stop that interrogation. An attorney's presence does. Simply the act of requesting an attorney stops that interrogation cold. Mama can be sitting right there in the room and the interrogation continues. You have to stop teaching your child to ask for mom. Can I call my mom? Can I call my dad? Can I text my grandma? And start telling them to say one phrase, I want a lawyer, and then stop talking. Number 3. The truth will set you free. Parents should encourage their children to tell the truth to law enforcement so that there will be no charges pressed and the child will be released to the parent. I think y'all are getting the hang of this. This is a trend, and this will be another big fat false. You do not want to teach your kids to say anything besides, I want a lawyer. Why? You're walking into the situation blind. You don't know if the truth actually implicates your child. So you certainly don't want to put them in a position to be in harm's way. Tell your child to shut up. You come into the room and you say nothing, and let the police officer know that you have an attorney on the way. And this is a scenario where you actually cannot afford to go it alone. You have to figure out how to get a lawyer there. There are volunteer lawyers in some areas, but you may have to simply pay out of pocket, but it is worth it to protect your child. Kids' words can be twisted. They can be convinced into saying just about anything if they think they'll get out of trouble. Spare yourself a lot of heartache and grief, and spare your child possibly spending a significant amount of time in either prison or in juvenile detention, depending on their age. Again, spread this video. Let's bust these myths together and get the word out to not only other parents, but to kids so that they know what they're facing if they get stopped by law enforcement or taken into the police station. Again, this is April Prayer, criminal justice attorney from Chicago, the Justice Junkie. Peace.
You don't know, no, you don't know the way we flow in Chicago. Something they do, but they don't. No, you don't know. Oh no, you don't know the way we flow in Chicago.